welcome the lovely Aisha Tyler, everybody. I love what the gold and the things are. It's fantastic.
I thought that after that clip about me talking about poop, it might be nice to come out looking like a girl. You know, just
you look like a girl in the clip. You were just talking about poop. Does spinach really do that?
No, it does not. No, it does nothing for you. It's just like it's decorative. It does nothing. It just sits there.
No, I think spinach is good for you. I think it's a healthy source of iron and other. Does spinach advertise on CBS? I don't know. Does spinach have a governing body? I'm sorry to ask you.
Everything else does in this country.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? I bet you I hear tomorrow from a bunch of people who are like, how dare you? Spinach is...
The internet is full of, hey, how dare you malign smoking?
How dare you...
Cigarettes have feelings.
Yeah, well, how dare you shoot cats?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are shooting cats? I never shoot cats.
We're the kitten lobby. Yeah. We're the kitten lobby, and now we're making tiny bulletproof vests for the kittens because of you. Wouldn't that be so cute, though? Oh, little
I do like putting clothes on animals.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I do. Right? Would you ever put clothes on like if someone said, look, here's $500. Go and try and put this jacket on that grizzly bear. Would you do it? If the grizzly bear was slightly sedated.
If he was mildly sedated and I could like sneak up behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd do it. Just for the story, right? Just be like, and then I'll wrestle the sweater on her grizzly bear. Bitches, bang! You know?
Yeah, but I don't know though, because how sedated?
Well, I feel like
an Ambien and a cup of tea.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Like my husband on a Friday night, like that. Yeah.
I don't know if you could get a bear to drink tea though.
No.
Maybe an English bear, but an American bear is like, no, I want a coffee.
You could get an American bear to drink a couple light beers though.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
Have you ever seen a live bear in the flesh?
Yes, I have, many times.
Really?
I'm a big camper, and I've seen them in the wild.
Really?
Yes.
Aren't you frightened of bears?
No, because I'm giant and brown, and they love me. Look at me, they just go, hello.
No, I think you're adorable. You're very attractive, but, you know...
American bears are afraid of people generally. Grizzlies are what we're afraid of. Like, they don't live in the lower 48. They live in, like, I don't know, up with the people...
Alaska, yeah.
Up there with the very
with
pale...
the people who are a very valuable market.
The pale people with their donuts up there above the border. But the ones down here, they look scary, but you yell at them and they run. So one day we were camping, we woke up and there were two bears right outside our tent, and we just banged, you know, beer bottles together.
Just before the bears arrived?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then
what are these people doing in that tent? I don't know.
People Jenga. I must insert myself into the people Jenga. And they just run away. They're adorable.
No, I think you've just been lucky.
If you startle a mother and there's a baby, she will rip you limb from limb and eat your entrails like jujubes.
And bears will do that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Episode of The Walking Dead. No, absolutely.
Have you watched The Walking Dead?
I am in love with The Walking Dead. I can't stop thinking about it. In fact, I looked at Jeff and his necklace looks like an ear necklace, like Daryl's ear necklace. Has anybody watched this show? Doesn't it look a little bit like Daryl's ear necklace?
I think many people who are in the audience tonight are actually participating in that show.
Do you watch The Walking Dead?
No, I haven't seen it because it's one of those shows that I want to save up and then watch.
Yes,
do you know what I mean? Great. Because I've heard so much about it. But it's you kind of like the things I like, right?
Yeah.
You like Doctor Who and you like...
yes, and your lovely TARDIS.
TARDIS,
what's inside the TARDIS?
I've got a little haggis
Some kind of terrible loaf of meat.
No, it's a haggis. They're actually an American haggis will not...
Put some spinach on top of this, it'll push it right out.
No. You're going to need a little more than spinach to get that moving. That's haggis, but it's vegetarian haggis.
That makes no sense. You know, things like vegetarian haggis and tofurkey are where other countries hate us. Do you see what I'm saying?
This is not American. This is a Scottish haggis made of Scottish vegetables. The only vegetables they had. They have no...
We had one potato and a mushroom.
We used a potato, a mushroom, and some spinach left over from an American tourist.
And there's actually some meat in it because we're Scottish.
But this is a TARDIS.
Lovely TARDIS, yeah.
It's not an actual real...
No, but you know what? One can dream. A boy can dream.
Do you you watch Doctor Who?
I'm not as encyclopedic about Doctor Who as I'd like to be, but you know, my nerdery it varies. You know what I mean? Like I like Doctor Who. I like video games and The Walking Dead. I love comic books, but I haven't watched all of the Doctor Who.
Do you watch the what'd you call it? What's that thing with the
television?
Yeah, and it's got the buttons on it.
And you push them.
You push the buttons and then porn. Yeah, okay. Porn, yeah. You don't watch porn, do you?
No.
I've seen it before.
It's upsetting. We can move on.
Every time I've watched porn, and it's not been often, you'd be surprised. Every time I've seen it, I think, are you meant to see it that close? I don't think you're meant to see it that close.
Do you want them to do kind of like a Barbara Walters treatment on this Vaseline?
Barbara Walters porn, I'd pay to see that.
No. Everything is burning.
No, that's some hot older lady action right there, yeah. I'm sorry, I would never watch Barbara Walters porn.
Everybody would have to turn it on.
Well, kind of a little bit. No, I don't think Barbara's very classy. Now, how are you, talking of classy ladies, how are things doing on the talk?
Fabulous. It's fabulous, yes.
Yeah.
I've only been there about a month. And it's hard because you go in like your team that's already
It's like joining People Jenga. It's like being late for group sex.
Right, exactly. And like, you know, is this my chair? And how do you like to be touched?
Yeah.
And,
can I just ask you who amongst your co-hosts likes to be touched like this?
Clearly it's Sharon. Clearly it's Sharon. But, you know, what was wonderful about it was I went and I guest hosted for a week and it just felt like home right away. And the women get along so... And it's 5 women and you wouldn't think we get along as well as we do. Like, it's just a love fest.
Was there a hazing process? Did they hurt you in some way?
Well, yes. A little bit of spanking, but I deserved it. And... no, it's been wonderful. You know, I think this is, you know how it is making TV every day. It's this moving train, and it's going so fast, and everybody has just been incredibly welcoming and supportive, and it's a blast. It's a blast to do. I have a day job, which you know, I don't think I'd ever have again, but I love it.
I'd quite fancy something like that.
Right? You have a day job.
We're out of time. So you want a mouth organ?
A mouth organ.
Yeah, it's a thing you blow.
That's what you Europeans call it. We call it a harmonica here in the good old US of A.
Hey, whoa.
Now that you're an American.
I'm an American, and I still call it a mouth organ, and you know why.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm just saying I would... Do you want to go for the big cash prize, then?
I think I'd like to go for the big cash prize.
The gig pash prize?
The gig pash prize.
All right, then. We'll go with... What time is it, Shadow Stevens?
It's time for the big cash prize.
Here's what happens, Aisha. Here's what happens here. I will ask you one question. If you get that question correct, you win $50 United States in singles, except any strip club in this lower 48.
Thank God for that.
All right. Did you ever go to strip clubs?
Once, yes. Really? I was doing stand-up with Pauly Shore in Reno. Classy lady. And he wanted to go to a strip club, and we went. And it's great to be a straight girl in a strip club because all the girls love you because they know you're going to hit on them. So I was just surrounded by women. I was like, look at all these bitches I got. And it was great. It was great. And we just like talked and had drinks, and it was and I was like, you guys are such good dancers. Are you going to medical school with the money you're making? You know, it was lovely. It was really sweet.
Why was Pauly Shore there and I'm not there? The hell? All right. One question.
I'm excited. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Now you got me excited when you did that. All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Within 10,000, how many hairs are on the average person's scalp? Within 10,000.
I would choke you to death. Within 10,000.
Wait, why would you choke me to death?
I don't know. Those two things are not related, and I feel confused now.
Well, I like to see the Iceland thing because, you know, it sets the scene. Did
you know that Iceland is green and Greenland is icy?
I did know that, and I'll tell you what else. Did you know that Bjork is from Iceland, and that everyone else from Iceland, they're all descended from 5 people?
And that's... I did know that. And Bjork is the only one to make it out with 10 fingers and 10 toes.
No. Bjork and then the band Sigur Rós. But you know the band Sigur Rós from Iceland are actually not really people?
Are they like the
They're from
gorillas?
Underground. No, they're from underground. They're pixie folk. And their lead singer's Jonsi. He lives in a volcano.
And their drummer, Punsi, lives in a shoe. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you also know that the Iceland people eat pony?
They do eat ponies. They don't eat ponies.
They eat ponies.
Have you ever tasted horse flesh?
Not knowingly. All right. Within 10,000, how many hairs on the human head?
Yeah. Yeah, you still want to do this? All right, fine, we'll do it. How many?
Give me a different
do you want a different question?
Yes.
All right, then, all right. It was 10,000, by the way. No. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Which television network in 1963 was the first to use instant replay at a sporting event?
Oh. NBC.
Close.
No.
There's a B in it. There's a B in it.
CBS.
Yes, yes it is. CBS at the Army-Navy football game. 50 American dollars. Aisha, tell everybody we'll be right back.
When you buy The Hangover Part 2 on Blu-ray and DVD,